everybody. Vanessa here with Visalia Talks, your local talk show that brings you everything you need to know about what's going on right here in your community. Today I've got with us Alicia Gargas from Precision Legal Services. How are you, Alicia?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. Welcome to the studio.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So Precision Legal Services, what is it that you help the community with your business?
It's, I guess you could say, a concierge type of deal. When you go in, say your most common divorce, we'll use that as an example. There's a long list of documents and financials you have to fill out and everything else, and it can be very overwhelming and you can get lost in the process. There is self-help at the court. They are very backed up, unfortunately, and they can only give so much, as I can only give so much. I can't give legal advice. That's number one. But we can help you complete your paperwork. And then we also bring in the aspect of doing support, emotional support.
Like advocacy. Yes.
Be an advocate. I can go to court with you. If you're scared, worried, nervous, I can help prep you for what's going to happen in court, so you don't go in blind. What's going to happen in mediation, stuff like that, especially when it comes to child custody, because that's also a big one. There's so much that goes into it, and attorneys are great. They are great at what they do. They are just so overwhelmed. They can't give that emotional and advocacy side of it. And
they're really expensive.
Yes, they are very expensive. They do mean well, most of them. But again, they don't have the time. Their cases are overloaded. I mean, if you were to walk into one of the offices, there's files everywhere, and sometimes you just need someone, hey, just help me. Guide me through this. I found some of my past clients, starting from, they were so scared to even speak up to the court or to an ex.
To go against their husband or,
because it's nerve-wracking.
And then a lot of times they're in situations where they maybe should have gone out of the situation a long time ago, but because of abuse or, whatever type of reasons, they're stuck there, they're scared, they're, sometimes even threatened, and all of that stuff. So to have someone there for you, and with you, that must feel really good. I've been through court systems, and it is a lot. It is a lot to try and figure out. I mean, I've had to make a couple of phone calls to, people who I know have gone through, the same thing. Say, hey, what does this even mean? Like, what are they trying to ask me? Like, So I understand, and having someone there to help and to be there for emotional support, that's huge.
Yeah, and that's what I have found, even being that third party, because you could have your friends, your family, but they're also invested, and probably
it's like a bit biased at the same time,
and may come off bad to the other party, that you're trying to pit against them or something. But simply having that third neutral party sit there and just say, hey, breathe, it's okay.
Absolutely.
This is what's going to happen. We go through it before, and then, okay, this is what's going to happen now. And sometimes there's questions, right when you're sitting, waiting to be called, and they're like, oh, I didn't ask you this, or what do I do, or how do I act? How do I dress? That's also a big thing.
What do I need to take with me? It's very important to be, taking notes and keeping track of this and that when you're going through that whole system. So it's good to have someone who's guiding you. You're guiding them through it.
Yeah, and it takes a team. It takes attorneys. It takes coaches and advocates to all work together. And when you do that, even say you can't afford an attorney, once you go through the steps and the systems and the guidance, and you end up at the end and you did it all yourself. Yeah, you had support, but you stood up for yourself. Yep. You did it yourself. Mm-hmm. You have a whole new, self-respect. And it, especially if you've been in a situation of mm-hmm. abuse or neglect or threatened, mm-hmm. that can mean a lot. Absolutely. To your inner your health. Yes. And I have a couple of clients that they were breaking down in the middle in the hallways, mm-hmm. and I would, it's okay, we got this, I got you, don't worry about it. And then at the end, they're like, I couldn't have done this. Yeah. And without spending thousands mm-hmm. Of dollars. Mm-hmm. And I charge, but it's not nearly what an attorney's going to charge. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I offer different things of payment plans. I understand people are strapped. Mm-hmm. I understand the economy.
Especially at times like that, when they're going through that.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I'm not in it for the money. Obviously, I have jeans, t-shirt type of girl, work from my home. Mm-hmm. So I don't have an office or overhead really to pay for. So a lot of my stuff I do email, telephone calls, and then sometimes we meet in person at court. Mm-hmm. But we've already built that relationship virtually that mm-hmm. It's like they became family. And a lot of them turn into friends. They're just like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. And
sometimes they don't have anyone at that time. Exactly. And that can be their most vulnerable, time that they've ever been through in those days.
And sometimes they need someone to talk to that's not mm-hmm. in their circle. Yes. Maybe they don't feel like they could trust somebody. Mm-hmm.
Or they don't have the right advice or things to say, even because a lot of times when you are in a situation where you need an advocate, say like yourself, a lot of times they don't have that support system at home. Mm-hmm. Because if they did, then they would have that support system at home. You know what I mean? Right, and they wouldn't need stuff like this. So you're really being there for them when they have no one else. Right. Yeah. Really, probably.
And we're there from start to finish. Mm-hmm. Process serving. I have a process server I work with. He's very, very good at his job. And so we take that in if that's mm-hmm. something they're like, I don't want to get my friends or family involved. Right. Okay, that's fine. I can, we can set this up. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then I do have a Spanish speaker that I refer some people to that I'm unable to help. And she's in Porterville, but she has been a mentor to mm-hmm. me, and we bounce things off of each other all the time. And mm-hmm. it's like, if she's overwhelmed with work, she's like, hey, do you have like 2 hours that you can help me? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Hey, can you go sit with this person in court? Because I can't be there. I have to be. Yep, I'm there.
That's that team.
It's mm-hmm. a community that we mm-hmm. all work within. And I think it's missing here in California in general. Mm-hmm. You see everything online and all that, but California, it's hard because there's a lot of laws that you have to jump through.
Lots of hoops. Mm-hmm. Lots of hoops for everything. Yeah.
You have to be registered with the county as a legal document assistant. You have to have a bond. So insurance mm-hmm. protection. Mm-hmm. And there's some out there that don't. They just do it to mm-hmm. do it and get paid. I'm one that, of course, in the legal field, you want to protect yourself at all costs.
Absolutely.
So do everything by the book. Yes. Don't go by the skin of your teeth. Yeah. But when you are in court and say the judge is like self-help, and self-help's great, but they are so overwhelmed. Yeah. There's times I'm at the courthouse filing something and the line is
around the
corner, down the hallway. And
how can they get a hold of you if they want to use your services?
They can find me on Facebook at Precision Legal Services. You just search it, it'll pop up. You can call me directly. My phone number is 559-381-4276, or email me, Alicia, ALICIA, at precisionlegal.biz. And I will get back to you as soon as I can. I'm very on top of communication.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I hear. I hear she will answer her call no matter what time it is.
If
So
it's 11:30
keep it during business hours, guys, because she's gonna answer.
If it's 11:30 at night, yeah, my husband, he just like, no, put your phone down.
Yeah,
put it on airplane mode. No.
There you go. It's time for bed.
Yes,
They have like night mode now.
Yeah,
yeah.
He puts his on night.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, it's bedtime, because he has an alarm going off. And, but yeah, it's something that in the middle of the night, if you do have a question, you can text me real quick.
She's got your back.
Maybe I won't answer.
She will.
I'm kidding, right? But yeah, a question that pops up, you email me, text me. I'm there, and
Perfect.
I hope more people see this and take advantage of it.
Yes.
Not just for my purpose, but for their own well-being.
It's a jungle out there trying to navigate through the court systems for, whatever reasons, especially when you're dealing with, divorce and child stuff. Like that's like the worst that it can get. And to have someone there for you and on your side and to, help you through the ins and outs and guide you through that process. Thank you. Thank you for what you do.
Absolutely.
So give her a call, guys. Give her a call. Alicia, we've got all her stuff, information down there for you. Any last things you want to say out to the community before we let you go?
Don't be afraid to reach out. I won't bite, I promise. I'm just a regular person like everybody else. That's why I'm jeans, t-shirt, cowboy boots.
Yeah.
I'm just another person, and I just want to help.
Love it. On that note, and that's all we want to do is help.
Yep.
Yes. Let her help you guys. Let her help you through this process. Thank you so much, Alicia.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll see you soon.